What's up, everyone? This is Ryan from the Byte That Team. It is July 4th, 2014 in America. So Vince McMahon is apparently calling for more cuts to the WWE budget, as the cuts that they have already made are apparently working to help mitigate their financial loss this year. There is a lot of fear within the company that there'll be cuts to more things than just the talent and production cuts that they have already made, and that they are looking to make up into the 8 figures in the cuts. These cuts are, of course, due to the TV deal that WWE just signed, and they did not get nearly as much money as they were expecting. So there's a lot of fear here. They've already cut a lot of talent, and they cut the production crews, transportation budget. So you gotta wonder what is next, and I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens. Forbes magazine recently released an article asking if current WWE World Heavyweight Champion John Cena is truly best for business. They laid out revenue streams of WWE paralleled to the reigns of champions such as John Cena, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. Interestingly, in the last 5 years, except for one period in 2009, revenues were actually down when John Cena was champion, and they actually rised above, if you will, when John Cena had lost the championship. Now, during CM Punk's 434-day reign, revenues were apparently all over the place, up and down over that long period of time, and that revenues actually increased when Randy Orton was champion. So maybe Triple H was correct when he said Randy Orton is what's best for business. Now, we all have to take this with a grain of salt, because this was looking at revenue on its own, not profits. And these revenues also included DVD sales and movies that they've made, any profit from any of the, the movies WWE's released. So it is not hard, consistent data by any means, but it is still an interesting thing to look at. We can't ignore that John Cena's merchandise sales are still far above and beyond anyone else, but it is a fun thing to look at, that maybe that they do lose some profit because John Cena has been around so long and been champion so many times, even in the last 5 years, that this may actually hurt WWE in some ways, and that John Cena doesn't have to be champion to still sell mega loads of merchandise. So it's just a fun little article to look at and take it with a grain of salt. And finally, WWE Diva Emma was arrested earlier this week for stealing a less than $25 iPad cover from Walmart. This could have been allegedly a self-checkout mishap, but nevertheless, she was arrested and given a somewhat adorable mugshot. Although, I don't know if it's as good as this guy's. But nevertheless, this is insane. And then on Wednesday of this week, WWE released Emma. I can't handle it, I'm sorry. Okay, so apparently I was informed that 2 hours later, Emma was reinstated. But seriously, this is insane on WWE's half. First of all, this could have been one major misunderstanding, and that she didn't actually steal anything, and it was just some sort of accident or miscommunication going on. But this was very unprofessional of WWE to release someone and then several hours later realize that maybe it wasn't such a good idea and reinstate her. That's a lot of emotional trauma to one person, to lose their job, which is their dream. And then WWE, I think, felt that there was going to be a lot of backlash for this, that they would look like a really bad business for releasing someone over such a minor issue that may have just been one huge mistake. But nevertheless, Emma is back, and I'm glad that she is back in the company, because this would have been the absolute worst way to go, and she seems like such a nice girl, and you gotta give her the benefit of the doubt that this was just one big mistake. that is going to do it for this week, guys. I want to thank you for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment below. As always, all articles covered are in the description. You can check out our podcast right on this YouTube channel, as well as on iTunes and Stitcher. And remember to follow us on Twitter at ByteThatCast, and like us on Facebook /ByteThatCast. I want to wish you guys a happy July 4th. And my name is Ryan, and you have just been filled in.